Hey guys, Lauren here, and we are going to talk about some prospecting tips. Prospecting. Sometimes that may seem like a little scary word for people that are in the industry. But first of all, what I want to go ahead and share with you is prospecting is simply sharing information with other people. Something that you're excited about. And we already do this, okay? When we go to a movie or we see a show that we like, what do? We talk about it. We tell other people. When we go to a restaurant that we like, we again share with other people something that we are excited about, something that we enjoy or something that we like. Sharing a particular product is no different than sharing a great meal with someone or about a restaurant. It's not any different than telling people about a great movie that just came out that you have to check out or a new store that showed up in your town. There's no difference. So that's the first thing you need to do is you need to recategorize prospecting with sharing information, okay, in your brain. So simply reprogram yourself to say, all I'm doing is sharing something exciting that I care about with someone that I care about or someone that I know that I believe could benefit from utilizing these great products. So that's the first thing. Just relax. Second is I do believe it's very, very important as someone that is connecting information with other individuals, you do need to become equipped in your own mind over time. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, but over time you do need to continuously learn about the opportunity or the products that you are going to be sharing with other people. It is good to know and really understand the value of what you are sharing with other people. That is very important. But you don't have to know everything to go out and share something great with someone else. I'm going to give you another example. When you talk to people about a great restaurant, you don't know everything about that restaurant. You know your personal experience, and your personal experience is enough to give you confidence to go tell someone else about it. Again, this should be no different. You just need to recategorize that in your mind. So again, reprogramming how you think. And this is going to be big help for you, okay? When you are going out and you're prospecting, I'm going to give you some basic tips that I learned over time that made it so much easier for me. One thing that I would do when I first started presenting an opportunity in my network marketing journey, looking back, remember I did it wrong, and I did it the way that most people do it. What I would do is come up with all of these points ahead of time, right? I'm going to say this, I'm going to say this, I'm going to say this, I'm going to say this. And I gave them a pitch. Nobody likes to be pitched, okay? I don't like to be pitched. I know when I'm sitting there going, you're pitching me this information or you're telling me all of this stuff, but you don't even know if it relates to me. You don't even know if I would be interested in what you're sharing. You're still going to give me that same pitch. I'm going to walk on down that road and you're going to see them giving the same exact pitch to the next person, okay? In my opinion, this is not a great approach. A lot of people do it, and people do become successful through this, but you can have more success, okay? I'm not saying that doesn't work. It does. People do it, and it works. But here's a tip that I believe will make you feel more comfortable and will make those that you are presenting something to a lot more comfortable as well. One thing that I did is I stopped with the whole list thing. I stopped telling myself, I've got to tell them all of this information. I've got to get it all in. I stopped. I relaxed. And I decided that I was going to try a different approach. I would talk to the person. First of all, I reminded myself that if this person says no, it is not a deal breaker for me. If that person says no, it's their right. They don't need to feel pressured. You don't need to pressure them. Let them go about their life and live their life and do whatever they're going to do in their life because it is their life and they have the right to do it their way. Okay? But there is a chance that people will say yes or say, I'm interested in more information. That's great as well. Either way, this one person that you're communicating with is not going to make or break you, okay? Your success is going to happen. It does not depend on making this specific person say yes or no. As long as you're out there and you are continuing in your journey, you will be successful. So you need to take the pressure off of yourself and realize that if this person says no, it's not a big deal. Okay, remember that you guys heard that my story previously. I talked to 1,000 people at first and I didn't get one yes. Did that make my success difficult? No, not really. It taught me something and I was able to become more effective. And actually, all of those no's helped me get a lot more yeses later on throughout my career, okay? When we are talking to people, we do need to do that first. You need to relax. You need to realize it's not a big deal. Whatever happens, happens. Just enjoy the journey. Take it day by day, moment by moment, and relax. You're going to get there. Number 2, another point I want to talk to you about is stop doing the whole pitch thing, pressure. Okay, that's part of the pressure. The first part is don't put too much pressure on yourself with a yes or no answer by that one person at that time. That person could even come back later and say they want more information. Drop the pressure. They're going to feel the pressure. You feel the pressure. You're going to portray that pressure through your voice. You might be more forceful. You might not take as much time. You might be more fast in your presentation. You may not let them speak as much. You may not even take a breath. I've heard people do that. They're pitching and they're so desperate for that pitch, for that person to say yes, that they don't give room for a no until they get told no. The no's still gonna happen, right? Okay, so first, you're relaxing, you're taking the pressure off. 2, another thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna customize your approach. When you talk to someone, don't come up with a list of things that you're gonna say for sure. Ask them questions. Get to know what they're interested in. If a person is interested in cardiovascular health, don't talk to them about everything else. Talk to them about the cardiovascular product. If a person is interested in making more money from home in their spare time, then talk to them about how they can do that. If a person is interested in anti-aging, direct them in that area. Talk to them about that specific subject. When you get to know a person, you're going to present them with information they're interested in. That's a lot more effective than giving them a ton of information, losing them in the middle of the conversation, and losing their interest. You may actually touch on something that they are interested in, but they could have tuned you out by then. We've got to make sure that we are targeting what we are sharing with the people that we are sharing it with. We need to give them information they are interested in. Okay, so that's my second prospecting tip. Okay, a third prospecting tip for you is you do need to realize that everyone is unique. Just because you're interested in something doesn't mean that that other person is going to be interested in the same thing. For example, let's say when I first started this in this journey, my interest was traveling. So I'm excited about traveling, and if someone talks to me about the potential of traveling, that would excite me. But let's say there's another person that's a homebody. They don't want to travel. So all you're talking about is the thing that excites you the most, that got you the most motivated, and you're telling them about all these opportunities to go travel. And they're like, I don't want to travel. What if you miss actually presenting them with what they're interested in? So my third tip, and this actually kind of resonates with the second point, is you need to make sure that you take yourself out of the equation and you focus on that person. When you focus on that other individual, it will be recognized. They're going to see that you are actually communicating with them. You're not just pitching something, you are communicating with them. You care about what is important to them. You want to understand them. You want them to achieve their goals, right? So those are 3 prospecting tips. There are so many more, but I do believe that those 3 are some of the most important prospecting tips that I have learned over a period of time that does work, okay? So go ahead and over time, you will find the perfect system for you. You need to relax in this journey. If you mess up, Or if you don't say something perfect, that's fine. If you don't know the answer to a question, that's okay. You can say, hey, I'm still learning. I will get that answer. One of the things that I want to tell you before you move forward is you need to go ahead and take the fear out of connecting information with other people. There's a big fear factor, and this fear factor of the what ifs, that is one thing that holds a lot of people back from even getting to this point. Most people in this industry are too scared to go out and share information with other people. So this video would be nullified and be pointless for you to watch if you don't take the first step, which is reprogram yourself. Remind yourself you're simply sharing something that you love with someone else. You do it all the time. It's natural. It's a human tendency to do this, okay? We're just simply sharing something that we love, that we are actually able to earn income with. They can do it too. This is exciting. Don't be scared of connecting people with something so incredible. Go out there with confidence, with power, with excitement, and share what you're excited about. This is a way for people to change their health and change their lives. This is powerful. This is so much more exciting and so much worthwhile in sharing than anything else. We talk about favorite food, we talk about favorite movies, but can that change someone's life? No. This can though. This can change someone's life. So go out there and start prospecting and figure out what works for you. You can do this.